And we are back here on the air, here in WIXQ 91.7 FM. You are listening to... What a savage, that's what I'm saying. Frank, what do you say?
Yeah, totally.
Alright. You like this song, don't you?
No, I don't. I do not like this song.
I guess we'll just keep playing it then. So, we got Friday Night Spotlights at the movies because we accidentally did not do it in the last hour. So instead, we're going to do Friday Night Spotlights at the movies. And after this one, we're going to do our top 5 restaurants while we're here.
Fast food restaurants.
Yes, top 5 fast food restaurants. That was the top 5 for this week. So go ahead, Frank, because we only have one movie this week.
All right, this is a really short one. It's called Captain Marvel, and it follows...
Before you do this, I know everyone out there is looking forward to your reaction to whether you would see this movie or not. So Go ahead.
Okay, so Captain Marvel follows Carol Danvers, an Air Force pilot whose DNA is fused with that of an alien during an accident. The resulting alteration gives her with the superpowers of strength, energy projection, and flight. I can't read today.
We know.
That's the whole summary, actually. At first, I thought this was like a Marvel movie. I don't think this really is.
100% is a Marvel.
It is a Marvel movie.
Well,
Why do you think it's called Captain
well,
Marvel?
Well, I wasn't sure. Well, I wasn't sure. But I mean, I do like Marvel movies, but I don't know. I mean,
to be fair, Captain Marvel
to be honest,
is also DC.
I'm probably not gonna have time to see the movie, so
It's a Marvel movie.
if we did see
It is, but Shazam is also known as Captain Marvel in some DC comics.
Oh.
So, but yes, this Captain Marvel, the female Captain Marvel, is part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's going to tie into Endgame because Captain Marvel was the credit reveal at the end of like her symbol was the credit reveal at the end of Infinity War. So it's going to tie that in to figure out how she gets there, to figure out all this other stuff. So it's a nice segue, but it takes place like I think she's like in the 40s, like 1940, I believe, is where Captain Marvel takes place.
Oh.
So she is a Marvel superhero.
Go ahead, Frank. Would you go see this movie?
Well, I mean, I can't really see. I mean, if I could see the movie, I would, but we're going away this weekend.
Listen. There's 8 weeks of runtime, and it is Brie Larson.
We only see the movie only if it's been out for like the first 2 weeks we go, and then after that it's like why even bother to see it anymore?
Because Brie Larson.
If it's been out for a while, I'm not going to see it. But I usually like to see a movie when it has to be at least like a week after. So because we're away for that whole week, I'm probably not going to see it, and I'm going to be busy with other things in my life. I'm going to go see it
100%.
But if I didn't have things to do, I would see it.
I'd go see it. So, yeah, good job, Frank. What we're gonna do here is,
you want to do top 5 now, or do you want?
We have to unfortunately do commercials, and then we will come back and do top 5.
Come right back then.
Yes, is that okay with you?
It's fine.
All right then. So stay right here with us here in WIXQ 91.7 FM. You will want to hear the top 5 fast food restaurants from all 3 of us.
Oh yeah.
And that's right, ladies and gentlemen. We are back already here in WIXQ 91.7 FM. You are listening to What a Savage. You know why I picked the song?
Go ahead, do tell.
All right, so it's The Rock, okay?
Oh, because...
And can you smell what The Rock is cooking?
Oh my gosh.
Can you smell what The Rock is cooking? And we're doing our top 5 fast food restaurants. That's why I picked the song. Actually, I did not pick it for that reason, but I came up with it on the spot right now. So look at me. You know what? That's a strike, Sean, for not thinking about it. So
What do you mean I got it?
So Sean, Frank, and Cyborg Chris all have 1 strike. However,
You definitely need a
I've been
strike for
dealing
that.
with Frank all day long. So Frank, you have 2 strikes.
Wait, what do you mean all day long? What are you talking about? The only other time we communicated was earlier when I texted you what we're going to do for top 5. That was the only communication that we had, and then until you got here. So that's a strike for trying to start some drama that didn't happen.
Fine. I will take your strike back. However, you don't have any obligations or any authority to give strikes, so you just got to strike right back for it. So you got to strike back, and now you're getting a strike again.
But so why am I getting a strike for like no reason though?
I took it back,
But
but
what-
then you tried to
but
give me
what
a
was
strike,
the-
so you
but
got a
what-
strike.
But what was
So
the strike?
So 2.
What was the original strike for? I don't understand.
the first one,
Yeah, they just gave to me.
what was it for the very first time?
No, not the first time.
That was the one I
I'm
was.
saying the second time that you just took back. What was the reason for giving me that strike?
Dealing with you.
For what? I didn't do anything.
There are plenty of times you have talked. Just because. So
Off air stuff.
yeah, now you have
Can't bring it
2.
on here.
You're in the lead.
Well, Diamond Queen's in the lead.
All right,
Let's go.
Diamond Queen Frank has 2 strikes.
1.
Sean still has 1, and Cyborg Chris still has 1.
Didn't
And
you
look at me.
Do you think he's
None.
None.
Wait,
Strike, didn't you?
wait,
You
is
said
Chris
you're taking
even
a
is he
strike.
even listening?
He might be.
I don't know. Maybe.
We should wait for a sign and see if maybe.
Yeah, call in.
Oh, sure. All right, Chris, go ahead and call us at 717-871-7075. We'll take a song request from you. So,
Before I do my top 5, I just want to make a little comment.
go ahead.
We should play some step songs.
How
for
about-
me in the
That's
background
definitely a
music?
strike word.
You know what?
That's what I want.
That's a strike.
That is not a strike.
So that's 3 already. You know, this is the lowest amount of strikes you've ever received. I thought he saw that phone getting ready to ring. So, you know what? Moose. Shout out to Moose.
Yeah, our buddy
Oh,
Moose.
that's
where you
right,
at,
yeah.
homie?
So,
Where you at?
if you know what, if anybody wants to give Frank a strike, go ahead and call us at 717-871-7075 if you are interested in giving Frank a strike. So again, that number
You can
is
give anybody else a strike too, not just me.
again that number is 717-871-7075, and we are giving out free strikeroonies to Frank today. So let us know. All right, so let's go ahead with this top 5. Frank, go ahead and start us out.
All right, so
5-1.
So my number 5 is Wendy's, and I say Wendy's because I think they have good food, but sometimes I don't know. There's like something about their burgers that like taste odd, so that's why it's number 5 for me. Number 4 is Subway. I love Subway, and it's convenient for me at the mall because that's where I work, so it's easy for me to just get a sandwich there. Although sometimes, like when I get their tuna, I get like a little stomach ache, so that's why that's at my number 4 because I just don't want all those cramps every time I eat Subway. So that's a reason for that. Number 3 is McDonald's. McDonald's. I mean, I know some people love it, some people hate it, but I'm like, I'll eat it if I'm in the mood for it. So, and I was at McDonald's the other day, and I got a 20-piece. I got a Big Mac, I got a large fry, and I got
My God,
Shamrock-
Frank.
and I got a Shamrock Shake because
Oh my
you
God.
can't go without that in March.
That is heart failure knocking at the door.
Are you okay, bud?
I was hungry that day, so that's why I ate. But then I went to the gym, so it kinda
Oh,
made
so it's
up
all
for it.
good. You burned
It's all
of
good.
it
Yep,
off.
it was all good.
All those steps.
But I was like, I have to do step if I eat McDonald's, and that's what I did. So there we go. Number 2 is, you know what? I'm gonna switch it up. I was gonna say, okay, you know what? Number 2, Chick-fil-A. That was at first my number 1, but I'm like, nah, you know what? Because I have
The
something
Lord is
better.
listening.
Chick-fil-A is number 2 because they have great customer service. A little story
pleasure.
time. One time, I forget when, like I went to Chick-fil-A and I ordered cheese sauce with my meal, and they forgot it, and then I was like, oh, I think you forgot my cheese sauce. And they're like, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I will bring it right out to you. And they did. And another thing why I love Chick-fil-A, if you go to Chick-fil-A around 10:30 a.m. They may give you free breakfast items if you go there early enough, and while you can get lunch. So go to Chick-fil-A and get your lunch. They might give you free breakfast samples, and it is so good if you.
That's
if
because
they give you the biscuits.
That's because they make so much, and they're not going to throw away after that time. So that's why they hand them out.
No other place does that, so that's the reason why I go to Chick-fil-A. They might give you something good.
I've done it. I give people free breakfast stuff.
Like, normally, I don't believe in breakfast, but their biscuit chicken sandwich is the best.
Hey, did you say you don't believe in breakfast?
Yeah, he don't
that's
eat.
Right.
What does that even mean?
He don't eat breakfast.
I don't eat breakfast.
Okay.
And number one is Five Guys, because Five Guys has the best burgers I've ever had, and their fries are always good, and their milkshakes are really good too, but the only downside is a ton of calories, but I don't really care because I'm gonna die anyway, and I'll just eat it because it's good, and yeah, that's my reasoning.
Alright. So, number one again was?
Five Guys.
Okay. Want to go ahead, Sean?
Yeah, sure. I will go with number 5 would probably be Subway. However, I do want to point something out that I was going to point out when you were talking about it. Subway is literally the only food, well, except maybe Rosemary. It's the only food court place that does not give you an employee discount for being in the mall.
Wait, they don't give you a discount?
Nope, you pay full
really?
price. Yeah, every other place in that area gives you an employee discount. The mall does not give you a mall discount.
Oh.
Yeah, I found that to be. It's what I get. I only spend about $10 for, anyways, which still is probably the cheapest out of all the food court places besides the Chinese places. But do not trust them. Besides that, and it's the only place that does not give you a discount. I guess some Chinese places don't, but that's because you only pay like $5 anyway.
Yeah. Although I don't like going to the Chinese places because they're always like trying to get you with those free samples, and it smells good, but I'm like, I don't want the free sample.
I have like a 50-50 chance of having stomach issues after I eat the Chinese places, so I kind of stay away. I'll get them if I'm in the mood, but it's just like. Then I'll probably go number 4 would probably be, I'd throw Wendy's in there because in my head, out of the typical across America fast food places, Wendy's has the best burgers to eat. Like if you're just out and about, like not like saying like Five Guys 100% has the best burgers, but in like, you know, if you're going to every state that has, like, you know, they always have a Wendy's, they always have Arby's, they always have McDonald's, Burger King. I believe that Wendy's is the best burger.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's my last resort.
So Wendy's on the way to WrestleMania confirmed.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Then I'll go with the number 3. I would throw Arby's in there.
Oh,
I love their chicken, love the mozzarella sticks. I'm sorry, I'm an Arby's guy.
I've only had Arby's once in my life, though.
It's good mood food, man. You can't just. Anyway, and then for number 2, I would go Five Guys. Same reason, best burgers I've had. I love them. Bit pricey, but hey, it's well worth it. And then I gotta go number 1. It's gotta be Taco Bell. It saved a man's life. Come on, man.
You know what? I was gonna put Taco Bell on my list, but I'm like, I don't eat there enough.
I eat there so often. There's a potential that I am going to work in the York Galleria Mall at some point, and they have a Taco Bell in their food court.
Oh,
so
you might transfer there because
might. Yeah.
Because they still have a store there. Probably.
Yeah, it's a move up potential, but hey, Taco Bell's gonna get my business there. I and tied with number 1. I know this is kind of cheating, but I also got to throw Charlie's in there in the food court.
Oh my gosh,
love
yes,
that place.
I love Charlie's.
I go there
the
every
best.
day that I work.
I try not to go there all the time, but their cheesesteaks are the best, and their cheese fries are so good. And boardwalk fries, they have the best. Their fries are so good. Although their cheese sauce tastes a little funky though, but I'm like, whatever, it's good enough for me.
But anyways, yeah. So
good enough for me.
There we go. So Taco Bell gets there for saving life, and me personally, I love Charlie. So there you go. Those are my numbers.
Okay, well, number 5. I was going to throw Taco Bell in there at number 5. However, when I realized that pizza does count as fast food, technically.
I don't understand how that makes sense. Is there like a time limit on when you get your food that would be pizza? Because it's 20 minutes considered fast food?
Well, think about it, you can go pick it up.
Right, but you order it and then 20 minutes later it's ready.
If you're not making
If
it,
you're gonna
I would consider it
I
fast
would
food.
consider Little Caesars fast food because they have the hot and right
Look,
pizza. That
here's
you can
how
just
I
pick up.
consider it, okay? If you're not sitting down in a restaurant, a nicer restaurant,
Right.
and you're going to pick stuff up typically, or can pick stuff up and take it home, such as McDonald's, Chick-fil-A,
That's true.
pizza counts too.
So, okay, I get it because when you get there, you get your food. You're in and out. I see what. Okay, that does make a lot of
So
sense.
all pizza joints do count.
So we're giving a shout out to Sugar Bowl, right?
Yes, Sugar Bowl. That's not my number
Sugar
5.
Bowl, Sugar Bowl. Wait, Sugar Bowl's on your top 5.
No,
Sugar Bowl is not my top.
I was making
Okay.
a joke
But
I was gonna
shout
say
out to
Sugar-
Sugar Bowl
because
Millersville
Yeah, but Sugar Bowl.
and their milkshakes.
Oh yeah.
Your milkshakes aren't that. I'm sorry.
We're
They're-
sorry,
I've
Sugar
had
Bowl
better.
lady.
That's a strike, Frank.
We're sorry,
So,
Sugar Bowl lady. We love you.
Good job.
Although they're very nice there, but I've had better milkshakes
Well,
and better pizza.
okay, so number 5, Pizza Hut. Out of all the pizza places, I gotta go with Pizza Hut.
That's
number
not
5.
Domino's. What do you mean?
What?
I hate Domino's.
I know you
I'm
do.
done with. I love Domino's is the best. I don't. You're missing. I'm sorry. Like.
All right, hold
I
up.
cannot.
If we're
agree
gonna
with
argue
you.
about pizza places and the best pizza,
Can I finish these top 5s
No.
before we do that?
No.
it's gotta be Joey's.
It's
in-
Domino's. I swear,
gotta be
Domino's
Joey's.
is
You
the
can't.
best.
No,
They're cheesy.
are we talking
breadsticks.
chains? Because if that's the case, then it's Papa John's. But anyways, whatever.
Papa John's is pretty good.
It's okay.
You can now finish. You always interrupt my top 5, so I figured.
I enjoy Papa John's.
Okay. Well, how
but
about you finish your top 5 and then we can. Argue
I was
about
going
the
to, but
pizza.
you're like over here jumping in, Mr. Pink. So,
Well, I'm
Victoria's
wearing-
Secret.
No, this is one of my work shirts that we had to wear in October, so and it's comfy.
okay,
Fits
well,
me.
look. Pizza Hut number 5. Out of all the pizza places, that's my top
Okay,
one.
that's fine.
Okay, except the one over on Manor Street.
Except that one.
That one can kiss my butt. So,
Ooh, what
How
happened
PD
there?
friendly up here.
what?
I said, what happened there?
I always get sick every time I eat
They
there.
just. It's
It's
a location.
Yeah, it's
We're
a
just gonna-
location.
we're just gonna leave it at that.
so number 4. You gotta have McDonald's. McDonald's has to be on everyone's like.
No,
Yeah.
I hate.
That's a strike.
Wait, you mean? Don't you dare.
Strike.
For opinions,
So,
I
yep.
can't stand. Okay, it's whatever.
Muted.
Wait, what do you? No, don't wait. No, don't mute him. I want to hear his opinion. So, what don't you like about McDonald's? I mean, their fries. You can't go wrong with their fries, and their nuggets are pretty good. So, what don't you like about it?
I don't like the burgers.
Burger.
Wait, you don't like their burgers?
No.
No, they're so
What are you
What are you
disgusting.
talking about? Oh
They
my
make them
gosh.
fresh, and now like when they do that, they always undercook them. It's just disgusting.
It's disgusting.
I
I always get chicken nuggets.
do too. If I was
Like, their
going.
nuggets
their
are
fries
so
probably
good, but,
the
like-
best fries that out of the fast food places.
You're a
However,
monster for saying their burgers are bad.
You're a monster for liking Domino's.
What are you talking
It's
about?
just I've
Only
had-
serial killers like Domino's.
I feel with mine, McDonald's. I've had it so much for so long that I've just grown sick of it. So
Oh, that's
I don't
understandable.
Like it. So that's
no,
why
like, I
can't.
understand that, but
So do I get my strike back then?
no.
I guess.
He has no authority. You
That's
said.
true.
Finish
So,
your-
All right, number 4, McDonald's.
yeah, number 4, McDonald's. Number 3, Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Oh yes, I should have put that on there. Oh
Plain
my
and simple.
gosh, yes.
Grilled or fried? Now,
You
because
gotta go
What is
fried.
wrong
Oh
with
my
you?
gosh.
It's fried.
Chicken's
I
grilled
ask,
chicken.
I
Are you-
ask because the grill's not bad, but I still prefer fried. But I was just curious because some people literally will not get the fried chicken, and I don't understand.
Yeah, I was gonna say like
And
you're a
you seem
maniac
to
if
be
you don't
weird
get
with some
fried
things,
chicken.
so I wasn't sure.
Why not go for the full experience?
Cholesterol, I don't know.
Oh my gosh, like they're like
I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time.
like their big boxes are
doing
so
it.
good. You get the mac and cheese and you get the wedges, or you get the mashed. You know, actually one
The
time
mac
I
and
went-
cheese is disgusting. I'm not gonna lie.
It's so good. No, but one time I actually got mashed potatoes by accident. It was really good.
Their mashed potatoes are
Get it
good.
by accident.
No, because I ordered mac and cheese and they gave me mashed potatoes. So when I got to work and realized that it was mashed potatoes, I was like, oh no, like they gave me the wrong thing. But then I had it and I was like, this is so good. I've been missing out on this. And normally I'm not a mashed potato person, but it was good with the gravy on it. So I'm like, okay.
This is
So
the
number 2.
third one he has had a comment on so far.
Number 2.
Number
Because I
2.
have high
I'm
opinions
waiting
on
for the comment on this one. Subway is my number 2.
Oh my god, I love Subway. You can just get.
I can honestly eat Subway every day of the week.
I mean,
I pretty much do.
I don't have a problem with
honestly,
it.
I would
could.
get sick of it if I ate too much. But I mean,
That's why
I can't go wrong with their tuna. It's so good.
I bounce between Subway and Charlie, so I don't get sick of the one. But either way, sorry.
Number 1 is Chick-fil-A.
Oh, okay.
The Lord's Chicken.
Is it because you worked there?
No, it's good. Good.
It is legitimate. Yeah, just because you.
Breakfast is good.
I
Or
have to admit their breakfast.
their not breakfast items are good.
All right.
Yeah, my usual. I love their chicken sandwich, their 12-piece nugget, and then their large fries. It's so good.
I will give credit.
And you have to get Chick-fil-A sauce.
Polynesian sauce is actually the best.
No, Chick-fil-A sauce.
Go ahead, Sean.
Hey. Now I'm back. Anyways, I will give credit for McDonald's if we were doing a breakfast fast food. I love
ew, stop. No.
The only breakfast I get, actually, you
I
know
get
what?
McDonald's and
There's
Chick-fil-A pretty much.
2 things of breakfast I will get at McDonald's. One is the what is it called? The big man's breakfast. What is it called?
Breakfast with hotcakes? Is
Yes,
that the
big
one
breakfast with hotcakes,
Yeah. Dude,
where it gives you scrambled eggs, sausage, bacon.
No, it's scrambled egg sausage, a biscuit, and pancake.
I will do that. It's actually pretty good,
dude,
and it
it's
actually
no
tastes like
pancakes.
legit, like somebody just made it. The other item I will get is I'm not a big fan of their muffins. The Egg McMuffins, not a big fan of. The biscuits I can do. I'm fine with that. But if I had a choice between the McGriddles
Oh my god.
and the biscuits, I gotta go with the McGriddles.
Dude, McGriddles are awesome.
They're
That's why
so
The
good.
only thing I will ever eat for breakfast at McDonald's is either hotcakes or
please tell me it's gonna be
the what do you call it? Oh, hash browns. That's the only
The
thing.
sausage and egg McGriddle every
Oh my.
time.
Those are
so
no.
good.
One time I had I think I
Breakfast
had
all
the
day, best
McGriddle or
thing
something. It was like the buns that had. It was like
The buns
that
is
had,
basically like
sticky.
it's like a
gross.
pancake.
It was gross.
It's a pancake with
pancake.
syrup in the middle.
Yeah, that was nasty.
It's like syrup in your sausage and your eggs.
Yeah, that's
So
disgusting.
pretty much think about it this way: you put
You eat syrup with bacon and I can't.
I do.
That's so gross.
Maple smoked bacon.
Maple smoked bacon?
I'm sorry. I think that's disgusting.
Okay.
You know what? I think that's a strike.
That is not a strike. You can't just give strikes for people having an opinion. It doesn't
If
matter
it's a
how
wrong
harsh,
opinion.
Well,
it
I'll
doesn't
tell you
matter how
what.
harsh your opinion is.
Fine then. If you think Frank should get that strike, please go ahead and call us at 717-871-7075.
I'm right to have an opinion.
Come on, Moose, give him a strike.
Come on, Moose, give him a strike. Anybody, give Frank a strike. We're waiting for the phone to ring. 717-871-7075. If you want to give Frank a strike, we are taking applications for strike-a-roonies. So that is it. Top 5. Let's go ahead and do these 40-minute commercials, and we will be back to do a little bit more music. Hopefully a strike will come in by then, and we'll do your inspirational and uninspirational quotes for the week. So stay here with us here on WIXQ 91.7 FM. You're listening to What a Savage. And that's right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your inspirational and uninspirational quotes for the week. We're going to start off with your positive, inspirational quote, so we can leave you on a very, very positive, uninspirational quote. So let's go ahead with your... Actually, you know what? Let's go with your unpredictable quote first. So go ahead, Sean.
Random quote. All right. It's from The Art of War. Most battles are often decided before the fighting even starts.
All right, then. Inspirational quote for the week. It's going to be, minds are like parachutes. They only function when they are open. Thomas DeWar. Go ahead, Frank, with your uninspirational quote.
All right. You have as many hours in a day as Beyonce. What you don't have are the looks, money, or talents.
There we go. So that's a positive way to look at your life. So thank you for being here with us here on WIXQ 91.7 FM. You have listened to What is Savage. And this show, as well as last week's show, will be uploaded on Friday to YouTube. And we will not be on the air next week because we are on spring break.
Yeah.
And Frank will be in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
So check us out in 2 weeks on March 19th as we will bring you another episode of What is Savage.